Jordy mentioned that he feels like you guys are being put in tough situations when, D'Lo and Ben and maybe Cam Johnson are playing. A lot of you have different roles. Then on a night that they don't play, you're being asked to do different things. Do you feel like that maybe contributed to some of the offensive struggles tonight?
It definitely didn't help us that those guys were out, but I mean that's the name of the game, knowing that a brother falls and someone's got to step up and be able to come in and compete at the fullest. It's just for us young guys, that's something that we got to continue to get better at, and just take advantage of the moment that's given to us. But at the end of the day, knowing that those guys, whenever they do come back, it would give us as a team a better opportunity of competing and even winning.
And then just for you individually, your points scored on shots and passes on drives this year has gone up the more games you've played. So your drives have been more effective. Do you feel like there's any particular reason for that? I know you had a couple tough finishes today, a big dunk. So do you feel yourself doing anything better as of late on those drives?
I feel like I've just gotten more and more comfortable being put in those tough situations, like you said, with having those guys out. It's giving me more opportunity to get those reps that normally those guys were taking. And over time, I feel like I've gotten more and more comfortable as time has progressed.
Overall, for the entire game, just kind of what was the biggest challenge in slowing down the Phoenix offense and rhythm?
Uh, I feel like for us, we took maybe couple tough shots at the rim, which led to them breaking out and getting easier shots on the opposite end. But I feel like this game, it was just hard to stop those guys in transition. They were coming down, pulling up in full, they were just getting into our paint and kicking out and getting open shots. But as a team, I feel like we tried our best to contain those guys, but at the end of the day, it's got to be a collective unit.
You've seen a lot of playing time this season. That's been whether most of the guys are, healthy and playing, or like tonight, or most of them are out. As a player who's still trying to figure himself out in the league, do you feel yourself getting more comfortable on nights like this when you can, try some new things and you're not worried about, limited minutes, or do you feel better when the rest of the team is there and maybe your role is more, focused, but you can worry about doing less?
I mean, I understand that night in and night out, my role could change, but each night I just feel like every night is a new opportunity to show some type of growth, whether it's offensively or defensively. I tend to just forget about all the what-ifs and whatnots and just go out and play the game that I know.
Hey, Keon. I know it was a tough night, but one of the more thrilling moments of the night was when you had that cross on KD and went in for the jam. Could you explain what was going through your head at that moment, and kind of were you planning to attack him like that there?
Yeah, I kind of did plan just because I felt that he was standing up very high whenever I caught the ball. So me as a offensive player and attacker, I just felt like that was my time to get downhill and get into the paint. And once I'd done that, I seen a lot of the paint, more than usual, so I just had to rise up and take off. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Keon.